guys, welcome back to MRTV. I am Maria, this is
Dr. Cowboy.
If this is your first time watching MRTV and
The Cowboy Doctor.
consider subscribing. Then hit that notification bell for upcoming videos. Get us a thumbs up. Share us out. Don't keep us to yourself. And then leave us a comment. That's how we get to know each other. For our returning family members, mwah, we love you all. I'm excited. You know why? I'll tell you in a minute. Cowboy? Nothing?
No.
All right. So today, you guys, we're having spaghetti, as you can see. All righty. This is a meal that our members requested, and what they asked for, they received.
Oh, yeah.
Spaghetti, cheesy spaghetti, fried chicken was the request. I added a piece of catfish and some toast. And with that, boom, Fago Red Pop. There you go. Fago Red Pop. What you got for your drink?
Boom. I got Fago Twist. And because y'all know I'm a mixologist, bam! I got iced tea with it.
Okay. All right. Y'all know. Here we go. I'll be through in a minute, about 10 to 15 minutes. Let's get this poured. Okay, with the Fago. Wait.
Yeah, turn it around that way.
Boom.
Hold up, y'all. Just because one day I might have a threesome, give me your red pop over there. I'm going to add a little red pop. That's 3, y'all.
You never have that, so, but you can have it right here.
There you go.
Ooh, can we
Thumbnail. Leave your cup up there.
Wait, I gotta make mine even with yours.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay. All righty, bless it. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this
Take
food
off
we're
my
about to
hat.
receive. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? I know how quick we was doing this.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for about to receive your name. Amen.
Hey, man. Did y'all see that? I'm not going to even talk about it. Anywho, give me your plate so we can eat. All righty, how are you guys doing?
It's been a long time, y'all. Don't blame the cowboy
A long time for what?
for them seeing me.
I put some roasted corn in our spaghetti. Mozzarella cheese. There you go. Some roasted corn, y'all. Don't hate it. You got to try it first. Let me get this over here. Try it first. A little roasted corn up in there. Hashtag the cannons. I need to ask them how they get their cheese pulled. Cheese pull be way up here somewhere. Don't be selfish with your cheese pull. Bam.
Add a
There
little
you go.
special seasoning, y'all. I put on my chicken. I'll probably go ahead and put some on the spaghetti since I got it. Emma don't like this. She despises it.
It's ridiculous. Now look here, y'all. First of all, I said, this ain't my catfish. I went and got it with the wings. I said I wanted one piece of catfish fillet on the side. This is it. They cut the fillet in half and counted this as a... Hey! excused them. And then gave this as one. I said, you know what? Hand me the hot sauce too. I was so pissed off. If I hadn't already started cooking and whatnot, I took that back. Like, you can have that, because you can't just split the catfish in half and think somebody crazy.
So many of y'all was asking the Cowboy his videos. Cowboy, you didn't share any meat with us. Where's the meat today, Cowboy? You in luck. The Cowboy got plenty of meat for you today. Tell your man to stand by. The Cowboy got this.
Here you go, you guys. Can you see it? I got the hot sauce. Somebody told me to try it with hot sauce. I do apologize, I forgot, but I said that I would put hot sauce on my spaghetti. So, you know who you are. Here we go. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, because I can't see myself.
Take a bite of the Cowboy's meat. Don't bite too hard now.
You know what? You better put that dang on meat up.
MR has a topic for you, and Dr. Cowboy have a topic. It's gonna be like a topic and a question at the end.
First, we're gonna eat a little bit. Fried chicken and spaghetti, you can never go wrong.
Y'all like spaghetti? Open up. Let the Cowboy be the first to feed you some spaghetti.
I'm sure you're not the first.
The way I feed them, I'm the first. And there you go, ladies. I hear y'all saying Cowboy. That's delicious. Well, I didn't make it. MR did. I'm just the one to feed you.
Woo, this is good. Thank everybody who watched our last video. Left comment. Didn't leave comments, but still watched. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody that wanted to watch it but just didn't have internet connection.
And y'all already know, spaghetti tastes better the next day.
I guess she giving me the heads up what I'm eating tomorrow.
Well, yeah. How many people don't know spaghetti tastes better the next day? And how many people don't always have spaghetti left over the next day? I mean, unless you got, quite a few family members, just wasn't no spaghetti. So, y'all know we went to the Detroit burger battle. So, you go in, this is the setup. You go in. When you go in, as y'all saw in the video, they had different tents set up for different businesses, that was doing a display. So you just got in each line went and got your sample. They gave out samples of their burgers. You got your sample, step to the side, eat it, see what you think about it. Whatever, go on to your next one. All those is free. Get as many as you want. You know, only thing that you had to pay for, excuse me, was your beverages. You know, even the pots and stuff. But that, I'm good. So, we sat in line. Look over. It's a lady standing in line with her Dollar General plastic bag hanging off her wrist. And in that Dollar General plastic bag that was hanging off her wrist was a red plastic lid. You know why it was a red plastic lid in that Dollar General bag? Because she had the plastic container in her hand, standing up in a line, putting all the burgers she went up and got in the plastic container. You just up in there collecting burgers. This is not a taste battle for you. You didn't come to help the businesses, you know, really taste and see, and you know, because you had to really tear the tickets off and place them in the box. I wish I would have took a video. I think I did. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But you know, you had to put which one you thought was number 1, number 2, number 3, and which one was best presentation. So we see her probably about an hour or so later after we done went through all the lines, and we went back on the inside, you know, because they had things on the inside, just a little bit of things going on the inside and so forth. And I was able to buy me some tie-dye. The hubby gave me some tie-dye shirts, and that's awesome. I'm going to try to remember to put a clip of the tie-dye shirts in the video. Why we just can't get what we eating and that's it. You know, once you didn't taste everything you want to taste, you know, go back a few times if you must. But like when we first started, we both would go up and get a sample. But they samples was like, some of them was like nice, decent pieces. Like if you ate the whole sample, you literally wasn't gonna be able to get to all of the stations. So we was like, no, we're not gonna do that, because we would take 1 or 2 bites and throw it away. So we just started getting the one sample. He took a bite, I took a bite. And that's it. When we bought our stuff and we left, right? Come on now. They gotta stop. I don't even think they should let her in with that plastic bag and that Dollar General plastic bag with the red lid and plastic container. Now, somebody's like, why she keep saying plastic container? Don't get it twisted. I have multiple of those under my cabinet where I'm sure she had some and forgot to bring it, so she had to stop by the store. Come on now. You gotta stop. That's all I'm saying. What you think? Am I over exaggerating? Should she have had the right, since they were free, eat all you can eat? Just pile it in your little Tupperware, you know, and just put your lid on and bam. When I saw her, she was at the table with, I'm assuming, her husband or whoever he was. She's sitting down there, big old Tupperware thing, sitting up there with the burgers. I told the Cowboy, I said, could she put them things up? Put them back in that Dollar General plastic bag and put it up under the table. You ain't got to have it sitting out up there like that there. And he's sitting there.
He was fanning her. She don't.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Right. The Cowboy had to sometimes redirect his statements.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say what I was saying.
But that was mine. I was like, come on now. It must stop. But it was nice. I enjoyed myself. We got to as y'all saw, take pictures with the piston ladies, which was awesome. I was really excited about that.
Me
the
too.
Piston cheerleaders. Yeah, y'all saw that, I'm sure.
I was excited too.
I mean, I think he damn near failed. Trying to jump over there real quick. While I'm trying to get there, he gonna run on over there. I'm like, you know what? They were so cute. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now, what was your topic?
I had a little scenario. Well, whatever you want to call it. Really, the age don't matter, but because some of y'all out there is gonna be like, well, how old was the person, this or that, I'm just gonna give them age for you. Woman, 27, 4 kids. With none of the daddies. The youngest child is 6. That daddy shows up every other day with some McDonald's for his child. Woman comes out the house, put him on blast. You know, you're not gonna keep bringing just McDonald's for your child and not for my other 3. You know, they go back and forth. You know, man saying, hey, other 3 ain't none of mine. I ain't gonna feed them. Where the other 3 the baby daddies at? She say, okay, give me the bag. I'll give it to her. She take the bag of McDonald's, she throws it in the middle of the street and step on it.
Woo!
Now, my question is, who do you think is right? Do you think the woman is right for saying, hey, stop bringing this McDonald's over here just for your child, and the other 3 is watching him eat? Or do you think he is right by saying, hey, the other 3 ain't none of mine? You know, I'm coming over here feeding mine with, you know, every other day showing, you know, mine some attention and affection, and, you know, so he say, hey, if you don't want the baby eating up there with your other kids, bring him outside here eating the car with me. No, you know what I'm saying? So, who do you think? I have a, you know, notion, but who do you, leave it down there, who do y'all think is right? Do you think she is right by saying, hey, you know, bring something for everybody? If you gonna bring her, you think he right for saying, hey, I ain't bringing nothing for nobody. I'm bringing mine for mine.
If you for Team Mama, put Team Mama. Or for Daddy, put Team Daddy in the comments. You ain't even got to explain if you want. You know, we never judge anyone's comments. Your comments is your comments. We don't judge you at all, because everybody have the free will to speak and how they feel and what they like. So Team Mama or Team Father, and why, if you want.
Who do you think? You know,
I gotta take a drink from that one. Woo, that's kind of, ooh. I wasn't prepared for that one. Now that one is a little deep, right? That's a little tender. You can have some that's really tender, and it's tender because it's delicate. Cause me, and by someone I have 4 kids, one with 4 baby daddies, but I don't know. I've never had that happen. I don't think I've ever had that happen, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it never happened. But I, as a mother, I understand what she's saying. You know, I don't want my other kids sitting around watching them eat McDonald's, you know, and mine sitting up there. That day I might have was only able to fix them noodles or something, you know, or what have you. We don't know what. And so the other kids would feel some type of way, and that's going to make the other child either feel some type of way about uncomfortable about eating it, or depending on the child, he probably be like, You know, so what? You know, whatever. But, ooh, that's delicate because you don't want nobody feeling less than. And I think that's what she was saying. Like, you know, and maybe her deliverance was not right. Because me, I would have said this here. You know, I know he that type of father that like to bring his something to eat. How about, you know, not do it so much? Because you say he was coming over every other day, every day. You know, bringing something to eat with him. Let's stop that. Please. You know, we can talk about it. That's why we adults, we have to be able to talk about stuff. Now, if you tell me, let's say 2 days, and I can do it like, okay, I'm going to get McDonald's. I'll get my other ones McDonald's. You see what I'm saying? I'll buy them their McDonald's. And when you come with your, we're going to eat together. I'm not going to have them eat theirs first. They're going to eat together because we know he going to be there at 6 or whatever. You know? And I think that's fair. Because I think he got the right, too, to say he's not responsible for feeding those children. He not. Those not his. So, woo. I was nervous answering that. What y'all think? Put it on us, because I got a feeling we're going to have some strong opinion on this one. Because it's very delicate. I like that one. Boy, you be having some juicy ones. Yeah, you do.
Well, let me tell you. This is my opinion. We talking McDonald's. I don't care what city, what state you stay in. The prices is generally all the same.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I'm gonna say they cheap. He ain't buying that 6-year-old no #1, which I think is a big back meal. You know, he getting a cheeseburger and a fry. I mean,
no, these days, these kids probably.
Well, he's 6 years. He ain't going over there buying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say he can buy all of them a cheeseburger. It's a cheeseburger. I'm gonna say, or he buy a 10-piece nugget.
Yeah, I agree.
And say, here go a 10-piece. Split it between the other 3. They get 3 3/4 of a nugget a piece or something.
Not even more piece.
I mean, but they got nuggets. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I feel you and I understand.
I mean, both sides have a valid point. You know, he have a point by saying, hey, ain't none of mine. But you know, they were, now another thing, they was together for, you know, a few years or whatever.
Well, I mean,
together,
what, 5 years?
Living in the same, I think like 3 or something. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But the thing I'm bringing that up as, you knew she had these other 3 kids because you got the last one.
And at some point you was feeding them anyway.
You was feeding them anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. You
now they wonder like, why you mad at me?
Me, right. So that's the point I'm bringing that up.
That is awesome.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, both of them have valid points. And somebody out there might be like, well, hold up. You know, if you start bringing them McDonald's, what about when Christmas rolls around? You go to Family Dollar, and you get them a cheap toy. It doesn't make a difference. You know, we ain't talking about Christmas. We're talking about the McDonald's right now. But... But you
hung up.
But
so now they buying them gifts too?
Well, you know, it don't cost nothing. You know what I'm saying? A man, if you want to be a responsible, I probably shouldn't say this. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna strike that off. But we talking McDonald's. We ain't talking about he going to Red Lobster and bringing back the kid lobster feast or some crab legs or something. Yeah, you know. But like I said, both of them got valid points.
I think they both got valid points.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think, not ethically, he would be wrong.
Oh, no. It's not his responsibility.
No, that's why I said ethically. That's different from responsibility. Because ethically comes from just doing the right thing.
Well, no.
You know, you just feel like that. Yes, it is.
Doing the right thing is not buying them nothing to eat now.
If you're going to bring food.
For
for yours.
Okay.
And you know the other. You just said it, not pick a side. You just said it. Then yeah, ethically maybe you should bring some for the other ones unless they were gone. Now if they were supposed to be gone, then he was bringing food for his and they happened to be home. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, how do I know if they're gone here? That's what
Not him. I'm just saying maybe she thought them was gone. I don't know.
Oh.
But I don't know. That's a woo. That's a. I want to see what men think too. So men, please answer. If whatever men watch this, please answer. Let us know how you feel about it. Because, you know, me, I've never been that type of woman who, you know, is team woman just because I'm a woman. You know, I'm team who's ever right. Or, you know, what's the fair. Whoever fair, who's ever right. If the man is right, the man is right. If the woman is right, the woman is right. I'm not just team woman because I'm a woman and she wrong as hell. You know, come on.
There's gonna be somebody out there to be like, hell, I'm going through that right now.
I definitely want to hear from you on what you think. You know what I'm saying? And how do you do it? If it is somebody out there that's just going through this situation where you have more than one father for your children, and you know, this one do that one do.
The other ones ain't doing nothing.
You know, how do you handle it? Because I'm gonna say, which ain't making my situation look good, but I done had that problem. Because one was then, the other one just wasn't. So I don't have to worry about. You know, he doing that, he wasn't doing it. Period. That's the truth.
Before MR tried to get us up out of here, CJ. I got Stella here. Stella want to ask you a question. Go ahead, Stella. Talk, Stella. CJ, she said she's nervous. She told me to say it for her. She want to know.
First of all,
if she
Frank
want to
said
know,
you don't be talking to CJ in that manner.
You just fucked my whole thing.
I'm sorry.
She wants to, MR
Did you
just
say that
really.
F-word?
No, I didn't. She wants to know if she can date Frank.
You want me to put Frank back?
I said, well, I don't know, Stella. I got to ask CJ. So Stella wants to know if she can date Frank. She'll be waiting on the answer from you, CJ.
Well, on that note, I don't know what type of condiment dating thing we got going on right now. I'm pretty sure it's probably a little weird. But was that your before we go? Okay. So before we go, let's get the last word, shall we?
Just because you've been doing something for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, it doesn't make a difference. And if it's not panning out the way you think it should or as fast as you would like it to, don't necessarily mean give up. Maybe you ought to change the way you're doing it. And that just goes for everything in life, you know.
Yeah, I think we had a similar topic.
Your YT, you know, relationships, you know, jobs. You know, that don't mean, you know, just give up. You know, change your situation and, you know, change the way you're doing it, and maybe you'll have a better outcome in how you're doing it and what you're doing and stuff like that. And that's Dr. Cowboy's final thoughts of the evening.
That's who, Cowboy?
Dr. Cowboy's final thoughts of the evening.
Really?
Well, I don't know. Really?
So let me tell y'all this real quick. I don't know what the menace is. But, so anyway, I had to go to the doctor to get my test results from my physical. Okay. Let me tell you, I got to. I'm sorry. So anyway, now, 2 weeks ago I went, got my physical. So I had to wait 2 weeks for the results. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my anxiety is real bad. So waiting 2 weeks, I was already nervous. The day before, and the day of, it was over. You know, I'm already nervous. I get the appointment 3 o'clock. Of course, any doctor, you're not ready. They can't just get you in on your appointment time. I already know that going in. Okay, sign the clipboard, you'll call us. The inside was booked. We wouldn't sit in the car. She said she'll call. 4 o'clock came. Nobody. I went in, still booked. She said, yeah, you registered, got you, yeah, boom, boom, blah. Got back in the car. 5 o'clock, the place closed at 5, right? It was after 5. We decided to go in there because I wanted to use the restroom. And so did Cowboy. I go in there, you know, she like, oh, I called you. What you say, what she said?
I knew you was going to say that.
I said, no, you didn't. You didn't call. We sitting right there. She was like, yeah, I called. And no, you didn't. Then she went over there acting like she was looking in the computer like she called the primary number. I said, why didn't you call the primary number? I came in, I gave you my husband's number, and I told you that we didn't have a primary phone. Anywho, I just don't understand. First of all, I don't think you should have people that's waiting on results waiting. I think they should have like the doctor should be putting them at a certain time and everybody else. Because I'm telling you, when my blood pressure was up, my anxiety was bad. Thank goodness everything was good, except my cholesterol was a little high, they said.
She thought she was pregnant and came back negative.
But it came back negative. But what y'all think? Like, should people that's coming for results go through that? I'm in the car, just, you know, constantly the Cowboy trying to pep me up, but you know, I just can't. You know what I'm saying? And y'all don't understand the history of my anxiety with doctors. One day maybe, you know. But what y'all think? Like, that wasn't right, was it? To have somebody waiting that they get to wait for the results that you don't know. Then we get in the room, and I tell them, but my doctor, she's so sweet. Oh my gosh, she just make you not mad anymore, you know. And I wanted to be mad at her, but then they had to. What was the girl that was before the doctor that came? She came. I don't know what she did, to tell you the truth. She asked me my name or something. She was typing in the computer. First, she asked me what I was here for. You don't know? I said, test results. Oh, and then she was like, I got to go get Dr. Ghani. Oh, my gosh. My heart, because she said she had to go get the doctor. I'm like, oh, my God. Because I'm like, why you got to go get the doctor to tell me what you got to tell me? Come to find out what you tell me that day.
She can't tell you anything. It has to come from the doctor.
I thought she saw something that had then him. That the whole point is, he gonna say, I could have just went in and told him to give me your test results. I could have went over there with you. I am a doctor. I'm like, even in a time of stress, here he go. I said, well, why you ain't go back there and get it and tell him?
You wouldn't have believed me.
Okay.
But I want to know.
What?
How you gonna say, Cowboy, what's your final thoughts? But you had your final thoughts after I had mine. So it's almost like I didn't have no final thoughts. Y'all see the way she did that? Yeah, y'all leave that down in the comment if you think that was right. I want to see. I want to see what y'all say about that.
I didn't mean to have a final thought.
That was her final thought.
I wanted to speak on that and I forgot. Dang, you ain't have to come over me like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody trying to get in your final thought moment. You know what I'm saying? You know what? On that note, it's time to go. If we love you when you know it, comment.
Me.
I'm gonna need you to pick that up.
Me.
If we love you when you know it, comment.
Dr. Cowboy.
If we love you and you know it, and you just want us to show it. If we love you and you know it, comment.
Chicken wing.
Dang a dang. And his
hands, where you can eat all the meat you want. Have it.
It's time to go. Nope. I'm busy and you ain't got nothing to do. come check out MRTV and
Mr. Quick.
Cowboy satisfaction, that is.
See ya. We appreciate you guys. And what